I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. Here it is, a new 1 week club, and we are doing BoA. You know, it's kind of interesting. A lot of times people get pretty amped up to see some of this older K-pop, and I don't blame them. It's usually really cool. So, why am I over here? Well, it's to hope that this doesn't get blocked. One thing that I wanted to add before we start, I was looking through a lot of the lives that she has, and a lot of them come from groups that, or channels that block my videos fairly regularly. Inkigayo and like KBC, TV people, those ones, they always get blocked. So if you're wondering why I don't choose so many lives, it's because they're probably going to be blocked if I choose them. So sadly enough, that's the reality. But in any case, to start off, of course, we are absolutely going to start off with the debut, ID Peace B. And of course, we kind of like to compare and contrast it to other debuts. So let's see how this goes. Let's start it. We are starting 1 week club for BoA, the queen of K-pop.
페이스 가요계를 독보하는 겁없는 신이 보아의 첫 무대입니다. ID 피스.
Wow. 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 Okay. Oh boy. Okay. What do we say about this debut? Well, I don't want to dwell on it too much, but it definitely does feel like a product of its time. But aside from that, I mean, there is a lot going on here that I think is actually pretty awesome. First and foremost, great dancing. I think that is actually there's this one spot that I think was really, really cool. Right here. Great build up to it, and then just a really nice quick breakdown dance right here. Like, that's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. And again, sometimes the thing that really helps out a lot of this is just simplicity's sake. They're as cool as like a lot of these dances are, and I think maybe in a sense we can kind of blame Infinite for some of this. But there's some really crazy choreography out there that sometimes feels like it should be impossible to sing to. Infinite obviously is a whole different story. But, I like the fact that this doesn't seem out of the realm of impossible while being able to sing. I think that's the first thing. After that, I would have to say that I feel like that it is quite a unique take as well. I feel like that it's something that I don't think a lot of people would try. I feel like that this is kind of a, I don't know. I just don't feel like that I would see many people trying to do this nowadays. Like crisp and understandable shapes and movement. The thing that I think is kind of interesting is that this part kind of bears the necessity to talk about this, which is the era in which like such things as like these Adidas jogging suits are kind of like popular, in the kind of EDM realm. If you're talking like the Eiffel 65s or, like the Alice DJs or, your Sashes, your Tiestos, and, there's a couple of them that you could really go for. I could even, maybe even groups like U96. I don't know. It was just kind of the design of the time. And like this kind of Y2K theme, which oddly enough, in a sense, has come back. But I feel like that it was misinterpreted because to me, this is kind of more what I remember is like what Boa is doing and wearing. Whereas like now you'll see like the Roxy halter top and like the whale tail and the cargo pants, which was big, but I feel like that's like stereotypical. Whereas this is kind of more or less what you would probably actually see. I'm getting into the true like Euro dance stuff, but like, I think a lot of people would probably think of seeing like music videos kind of like XG did, which is very similar to groups like Toy Box. Whereas this is kind of more like Alice DJ. But it's good, actually. I think that all this fits and it all works, don't get me wrong. But anyway, as a debut though, pretty solid. I think that it gets kind of up there. I think it's past the midway point. I think that like on a scale, I'd say this is like a B minus, right? Like it kind of feels like it's around there. Solid performance. The song is a little weird, but again, that is something I do have to point out that would be kind of the time and obviously the genre. So I think that that's pretty moot point in my personal opinion. But it's great. And obviously this is the springboard that launched everything that we are about to see for the rest of the week. So in any case, let me know what y'all think about this debut and we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you.